YouTube and the world. More SviSound pedals coming here. We have looked, in case you've seen this video, at the Overzoid OZ01, and now we're looking at the kind of more special version, because it's got the big ass, really cool crystal in it. No, but the upgraded version, the OZ02. Overzoid OZ02. And I think the thing that's special about it, I don't know anything about electronics, is that internally it converts the 9 volt to 24, and that's supposed to give you more headroom, but also a wider variety and wider range of sounds. And this doesn't quite sound as fuzzy as the, in terms of fuzz, not fuzzy, it's not a little bear, as the O1 version, but we're gonna listen to it together. With my Quenzel M3, you've seen a lot of this lately, which is loaded with 4 Seasons pickups by Bob Gabriel. Marcos built an amazing guitar, maple, except of course for the big ass piece of Sweetwater mahogany. Thanks to my friends at Schaller, we even have the top locking, really cool advanced tuners on it. That's M6 mini top locking with some really nice flame maple tuner heads. And that's going into, well, that's being played with a Timbertones wood pick, okay? And that's going into the Overzoid OZ02, then going into the Strymon DIG for some delay. That's going into the, right there, the Carl Martin Custom Shop 50, with some Deeflexx in front of it, so that I can hear exactly what I want to hear and the sound isn't going past my butt. And that's being mic'd with an SM57. And the special thing about that Carl Martin Custom Shop 50 is, first of all, they're selling it to you for a ridiculous 1,700 euro for the head and 800 for the cab. That is handmade, boutique, point-to-point, hand-wired. Handmade, hand-wired. Double hand. 2 hands, of course. And that's because they're selling it direct and not through distributor. And it's very stable. You can't push this, you can't boost it, which is when we're doing the boost, which is the next pedal we're doing, the high voltage boost. We have to use a different amp that we can actually kick a little bit. So, the pedal is being powered with an HSM24 from Yankee. Let me show you. Right there. That is the most advanced power supply on the market. It has 16 outputs, and you can power 40, 60 pedals with that without a problem. Several of the outputs have 2,000 milliamps. You can do 9, 12, 14, 20, 18, who knows what volts. 4 of the outputs are completely switchable from 1 to 24 volts in 0.1 increments. Crazy shit. It is definitely a very, very good power supply. So any buzzing, humming, or whatever that you might hear, it's not that. Yeah. Okay, and that's going into a universal audio preamp, light pipe into Cubase 2175. So here's my clean sound. Is that in tune? That's not in tune. Best tuner in the world. Actually, not really, not mine, but generally speaking, you know how to tune. And I, of course, have the single coil option when I'm pushing the tone part. Let's start with the lower gain setting, and you're gonna see once I squeak. So we got volume, I don't know if you can read this, volume, tone, and gain. So from left to right, volume, tone, and gain. Once I engage, you're gonna see the crystal light up. Wait. Neato, huh? For the tiniest bit of breakup. Nice. Okay. So this is three position switch here. The 3-position switch that gives you different kind of gain levels, I think. So we're gonna play around with that. Right now we're in the down position. I think up is the most, middle is the lowest, and then down is middle. Something like this. He explained this to me. I'm not sure if this is actually... Well, you use your ears. I find it funny that most switches on most pedals are so freaking subtle that why do a switch in the first place? So far, on almost every pedal that had a switch, I went, what's the point? Here, we'll see, maybe it does more with more gain. While I was playing, my lip was doing this. It kind of moved over my upper lip, my lower lip. For some reason, those pedals do that. They make you go... I don't know what the fuck I was doing there. Okay, well, there you have it. And here's a little track that I did, kind of blues contexty lead sound, and then you're gonna find out what I think. In my 2 cents. Hello. So here's my 2 cents. What do I think about the Overzoid OZ02? That is the 24 volt version, which through some kind of gizmo magic inside converts the 9 volt into 24. That gives you more headroom and more gainy options. It is less fuzzy than its little brother, the OZ01. And just like its little brother, the OZ01, my Sherman is coming through. I fought with this pedal for quite a while. I heard it as too fizzy, too hi-fi, and I wasn't having the greatest time with it. I was fighting with it. I was, you know, when you play and you're just not having the sound that you want and you twiddle the knobs like crazy, expecting a different result, but you're not getting it. That was my experience with it. Up to today when I filmed the review. Maybe it was where the mic was, maybe it was the day, I don't know what was happening, but all of a sudden today, this thing opened up to me and said, hey, here is the sound that you've been waiting for. And it is revealing itself as a very flexible overdrive, especially with these 3 slightly different gain stages. From a very open kind of, the tiniest bit of fizzle on your open chords to a kind of beautiful bluesy lead sound. It's obviously a very pretty pedal with the golden knobs, the beautiful crystal that lights up in blue. It takes 2 LEDs in on the inside if you look at it. The beautiful brass SviSound logo that Mark put on there. Now, all the nice design also results in some usability issues because it's very difficult to see your settings from here when you're standing up, pretty much impossible. Then again, these things are pretty much put them on the pedal board, set and forget. You're not gonna bend down during a gig and fiddle around with your pedals. You just buy more pedals and, you know, put more pedals on your board. So just buy 3 of these and have 3 different settings. Well, that's what I would do. No, but seriously, it comes with big ass rubber feet, which I had to take off for the Velcro. A very, very nice, I've never really seen those anywhere else, sturdy, high quality looking input for your 9 volt. And I really like the layout, that it's horizontal. And Mark's whole approach of doing this steampunky style. Again, I had a hard time with it. It also has not been very compatible with some power supplies. I went through several, some of them made it go and some didn't want to power it at all, but that was pretty much, you know, Chinese inexpensive power supplies. Now the Yankee is giving it exactly what it needs. 100 milliamps, absolutely enough, 9 volt, being converted to 24. And it is for the connoisseur, as they say. That is French for the one who knows what he wants. It's a nice overdrive pedal. I honestly didn't think so for quite a while. And today, when I played it, all the negative things that had built up in my head about it disappeared. So it's definitely a matter of you're playing your fingers, your guitar, the amp, and maybe the weather outside. I don't know what influences it, but today it worked out. So the negative things I was gonna tell you about it, well, you heard it. You make up your mind. If this is a sound you want, go to SviSound, order yourself one. Mark will thank you, and you're gonna have a very beautiful steampunky designed pedal with not a lot of, you know, negative parts, except for, you know, just maybe I could use to see the knobs a little bit better or something like that. So way cool, SviSound, and I'm out. There's 3 more. That's not a 3. That's a 3. 3 more demos of the Overzoid OZ01, the GE Fuzz, and the HV Boost. That's a high velocity. No, it's not. High voltage boost. High voltage boost. Okay, I'll see you on the flippity flop, my friends.